Amazing.
We are joined by a superstar with an anthem of the summer from, I want to say, for me, it was 2010. What was Call Me Maybe?
I don't know, actually.
You don't know what year it was released?
It's different in different countries, so I don't know.
Rae Jepsen.
Hello.
18 different countries, #1, Call Me Maybe.
I love it.
What does that feel like when you wake up and you're like, oh, #1 in 18 countries?
You know, it's a while ago, it's a blur, a happy blur,
Yeah.
but it's hard to remember other than it was a lot of travel and a lot of fun, yeah.
And you've just, sorry, Angus, you've just released a new album.
Yes, dedicated, yes.
Tell us everything. What can we expect from this album?
Actually, it kind of came out in May, and we've been just on the road since. We've done a tour of Europe and America and Canada and Asia, and now we're finally hitting Australia. And I've been dying to get
It's
here.
your first tour.
Last night was my first time performing in Australia ever.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Now, there's an album before this one. What was the name of that?
Emotion.
Now, Emotion, and I'm going to quote one of my best friends in the world. Her name is Ash London, who is a huge music profile interviewer in this country. She thinks it's, if not the top 3 best pop albums ever.
Oh, wow, wow.
So
Thank
she
you.
thinks it was the most slept on album of all time.
What was her name?
Ash London.
Oh, thank you so much, darling.
Yes. She thinks it's genuinely the biggest sleeper. Emotion was her jam.
Oh, thank you.
I think pop music is one of the hardest genres to write because it has to be catchy, it's got to be instant. How do you feel about writing a good catchy pop tune? Because you are like first and foremost.
What's the recipe?
You're a writer. You're a songwriter first and foremost.
Well, I think it's a personal taste thing. A big reason after Call Me Maybe that I took 4 years off is I really wanted to discover what it was that I loved about pop music, and that took me way back on a hunt to like kind of 80s and some of those like really like, you know, heart on your sleeve type lyrics. So I was really excited with Emotion to start experimenting, but it wasn't until Dedicated that I really started to find my footing with like what is like my little niche of it. So it's not so much a formula versus kind of what speaks to you.
Well, she performed the Enmore last night in Sydney. She's at the ARIA this year. Rae Jepsen, it is a pleasure to see you in the flesh.
Pleasure to see you too. I love
Thank
your
you so
dress, by
much.
the way.
Oh, thank you.
You look
I love
beautiful.
yours. Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Now,